料理対決はあらゆる部門でひたむきが優勝をかっさらい。
No, don't cook at the 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐸. Ooh, Medina. She cooked at the 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐸. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay. So I don't even know what words to say. I'll say the meat of the episode. I can't really say that now, can I? We'll go with it. The meat of the episode was really revolving around two things. A was Kikoru taking out the girls, Hiramuki and Hanabata, out for training, and the second half of the episode was all the three girls, Medina, Hanabata, and I forgot her name. Always, she's my favorite too. But they end up cooking. They end up cooking Kikoru a meal, and it doesn't go so well. And yeah. So what's her name? Takikiku Kaku. I don't know. But yeah. So they end up cooking Kikoru a meal. And they all do it very differently, right? One adds 1 billion pounds of soy sauce, and I love how Kikoru said that he could hear the pot hurting. Hanabata was cooking the bare hand, and it ended up being a blob. I like how Kikoru, before he even tasted anything, he was like, y'all need to go and take responsibility for whatever you guys just put on some plates. You guys need to go take responsibility for that. They all each have a bite, and their clothes fly off because of the mana. Their mana explodes out of their body because it tastes so rancid and disgusting. So that was obviously a very funny moment that I felt myself going like, oh my gosh. Then you have we had the sparring session as well. And during the sparring session with Kikoru and the girls, they all ended up in a very peculiar situation, with Hanabata drinking the mana that Kikoru had supplied her. And because of that, we find out that her unique ability is tied into mana, kind of like not being able to handle it. Like the mana explodes through her body and overloads her brain, which makes her dumb, which makes her kind of like drunk on mana. So she's not really even able to kind of like handle it. So it comes out in a drunk fashion. So she got drunk. She took advantage of Haramuki. She tried to suck some mana out of her through, or you can imagine, Kikoru decided to come, based on him calling her friend Takamaki, whatever her name is. He goes and pretends to be hurt, and she makes him feel better, and that's how that goes. Then all the girls and Kikoru take on some bears and some enemies and stuff on a mission. He allows them to do it by themselves. They get in a very peculiar position once again, and there was a few times I had to look away because there were some slides and stuff, and I was like, and suddenly I was like, gotta look away, but I was like, no, don't look away, don't do that. And that's basically what happened in the episode. So, I mean, like, overall, like, we have the meat fest, we have the training, we have the girls trying to be self-sufficient, and then we have them all vying for Kikoru's love, which, under normal circumstances, he'd be more than ecstatic about, but considering everything, Haramuki is the most normal one out of all of them. So there is that as well. I think Medina is probably the most delicious, but it just depends. I don't even know. It's a hard choice for him indeed. What I do find out is as we get deeper and deeper into each week's episode, I am finding out that it is harder and harder to review these episodes because these are meant to and I said this last week, these episodes are meant to be borderline hentai. They're meant to be storytelling, kind of like you read a manga. It's like a gag. It's like a gag anime to where like there's just some funny moments and a lot of ecchi and a lot of fan service with some more funny moments kind of like sprinkled on. And that's really what it is. There's not anything deeper than that here. You're just supposed to kind of like bond with one of the different characters and kind of like root for one of the girls essentially. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say this episode. It was a good episode. 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? A lot of fan service this episode for sure. Not a lot of substance in what actually occurred. Again, every episode I kind of say the same things, but I'm surprised that there's internet and phones and all this other stuff. But regardless, he made them take responsibility for the cooking, and we got to reap the rewards from it. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the meat fest. Let me know what you think about Medina eating the 𝐒𝐶𝐶. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode. Let me know anything specific that I missed, or let me know anything in the comments that you would like for me to talk about during these reviews. If these episodes kind of keep being substance dissolved, which just means like there's not a lot of substantial content or a lot of things going on in these episodes, reviews will get shorter and shorter. So let me know what you would like me to talk about in regards to this anime in the comments below, and I can definitely incorporate that starting next week. All right, see you guys next week. Deuce out.